Hey everyone, it's Thursday morning, June 11th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. Alright, let's get started. Well, yesterday was another rough day for investors as markets faced a combination of higher inflation, rising geopolitical tensions, and continued weakness in technology stocks. The major U.S. indices all finished sharply lower. The Nasdaq Composite dropped around 2%, the Dow Jones Industrial Average lost roughly 950 points, and the Standard & Poor's 500 fell about 1.6%. The biggest story yesterday was inflation. Fresh data showed that consumer prices in May rose 4.2% from a year earlier, marking the highest inflation reading in 3 years. While the number matched expectations, it increased concerns that the Federal Reserve could still raise interest rates later this year. Energy prices remain a major reason behind the inflation surge, largely driven by the ongoing conflict involving Iran. Geopolitical tensions intensified yesterday after new military exchanges between the United States and Iran. Oil prices moved higher as investors reacted to the latest developments. Technology stocks were hit once again as investors continued rotating away from many of the biggest artificial intelligence winners. Concerns surrounding several high-profile AI-related public offerings added pressure across the sector. Investors were also closely watching Oracle, which reported earnings after the market closed. The company's cloud business remains an important indicator for overall demand tied to artificial intelligence infrastructure. And finally, attention is now turning to what could become the biggest event of the week. Tomorrow, markets will be watching for the expected public debut of SpaceX, which could become the largest IPO ever. Alright, that's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and stay in the loop. See you tomorrow morning.